After days of cloud, the sun finally shone, but the wind blew for the opening day of race 11 of the UCI Women's World Tour. The first of 3 stages of the AMGEN Tour of California women's race, empowered with SRAM, started and finished in the town of Ventura, home of sisters Kendall and Alexis Ryan.
Normally I think I would be more chill, that it's like in my hometown, but man, it's good to finally get this going. Just all the nervous energy is all pent up, so yeah, ready to go.
We always come to races wanting to do well, and it's a really special race for me and Taylor especially because we're both from California, even though SoCal is quite far from NorCal. We have family here and it's really cool to be racing in this state.
Some big names and former winners lined up for the start of the opening 96.5 kilometre stage, which included 5 classified climbs. A tough opener for the peloton. There were soon plenty of attacks, and after an aggressive opening, Hagen's Berman Supermint rider Lindsay Goldman was the first to escape off the front. The 34-year-old is team manager and rider, and she battled the headwind, leading the race by 1 minute over the day's first climb. She wasn't to have it all her own way though, as behind the peloton was stirring. With 55 kilometres remaining, Goldman was caught and 3 more riders led the bunch on the descent from the 3rd classified climb of the day. The peloton was in no mood to let them go, however, and they were brought to heel by a fast-moving group, which began to explode with repeated attacks. It looked like last year's winner, Katie Hall, was trying her luck, but she was at the front setting the pace for her new team as the race tackled the final 2 classified climbs. 2 riders battled for the Queen of the Mountains points there, with Colombian champion Liliana Marino taking maximum points on both the 4th and 5th ascents. Immediately after that final obstacle though, Olympic silver medalist Olga Zabelenskaya attacked the race and built a commanding lead of 1 minute as the race entered the closing 30 kilometres. Behind, the chase was on though, with current Dutch and former world champion Chantal Blaak leading her Bulls Dolmans teammates. Within 20 kilometres of the line, Zabelenskaya still led by over 1 minute, but she reckoned without current world champion Anna van der Breggen. The Dutchwoman launched a huge attack, soon passing the Uzbek rider, and set about establishing a commanding lead. On the final flat run-in, she was in complete control, measuring her effort perfectly as she has done to win some of the world's biggest races. With her lead safe, 29-year-old van der Breggen was able to savour the experience, entering the final straight well ahead of her rivals, the local crowds cheering her on. As she finally made the finish line, van der Breggen was able to sit up, showing off her rainbow jersey as she won the day, taking her 2nd UCI Women's World Tour victory of the year.
It's a good start for sure of this stage race. Katie worked hard on the climbs before to make the race hard. She did great, and then Chantal and Caroline worked really hard to close that gap more and more. So I'm really proud on the team with this victory. It's not only up to me, it's for all the girls here, and it's really nice to start. Yeah, it gives some confidence for tomorrow, but tomorrow is a really different stage. So.
Thank you so much. It was a very hard race and a lot of wind and up and downs and hills, and I'm very happy. I have no words. I have to say thank you to all my teammates. And this is a wonderful place, and I'm very, very happy.
It was terrible. It was very windy. It was very lonely. I was off the front. I was off the back. There really wasn't a lot of time where I was in the peloton, which was unfortunate because today was the perfect day to hide in the peloton. But that's how the race unfolded, so I put everything I had into that solo move and figured I'll worry about tomorrow.
Young Italian rider Elisa Balsamo won the sprint for 2nd place, with Alina Sierra in 3rd. 21-year-old Emma White was the first American rider home in 7th place. With 2 stages remaining, van der Breggen is in command of the general classification, leading by 25 seconds. With more hills to come though, Ashley Moolman-Passio holds 6th place overall.